How's everybody doing today?
Alright, so we're going to be playing a game today. And here we are, the famous Sega Saturn startup screen. Absolutely awesome. Acclaim. Remember when Acclaim was still around? Those were the days, man. And we're going to be playing Impact Racing. A very, very underrated racing game in my opinion. A very, very impactful loading screen right there, as you can see in the background. It's like someone got ran off the road. 50 miles per hour speed limit. As you can see here, this is when games were nice and simple. You didn't have no crazy selection screen. It's kept it nice and simple for the most part. And this is your option menu right here. You got high score, you got your sound setting, your control pad. And of course, you can choose whether you want to play on easy, hard, or normal. We'll keep it on normal. As you can see here, these are the vehicles that you can actually choose. And I am using an upscaler, so it might look a little bit nicer than playing it on your regular composite cables. So this game's sort of like a Spy Hunter type deal. You have to drive and shoot. Now keep in mind, I haven't played this game in forever, which is the reason why I'm not driving that well. It's a nice, simple driving game, and the only thing you have to do is drive behind your opponent, your enemy, and shoot them off the road. Just like the loading screen. Right now I'm using the 3D Saturn Controller. Unfortunately, the joystick doesn't work on this game. It's not fully compatible with the 3D controller, so I'm using the D-pad on it. If it was compatible with the actual joystick, that would have been awesome. Those of you who remember the Spy Hunter game on PS2 and GameCube, Xbox. Well, that was before that time. As you can see, like if you push the left trigger, he actually drops something out his ass. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's some type of explosive. But if you can see on the top right screen, you can actually see like a little map up there that tells you when things are coming towards you and what's behind you. Which is pretty nice. It's almost like, it's literally like Spy Hunter. I must say this is probably one of the more funner racing games on the Sega Saturn. As far as the sound and the graphics go, this is a 90s racer game, so it pretty much screams out the 90s. You can tell how it looks and how it sounds. The sound effects are what you would expect from a 90s racing game, and the gameplay as well. It's a very arcade-ish racing game.
You did it!
As you can see here, it's telling me to destroy 10 cars to qualify to the bonus stage. So basically our goal right here is to destroy 10 cars. You know, the first level of the game wasn't the greatest, but once you get into the like second level and going forward, the game actually gets better and better. And you actually get the hang of it. This game does look very, very good on the Sega Saturn. Some people say that the 3D games do not look the greatest on Saturn. Well, this is one of those few exceptions where the game actually looks really good. This game right here is actually pretty addictive to play after a while. It's a really badass racing game. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if you're looking at the smokestacks that are coming out of the vehicle, I believe there's actually transparent textures in this game, which is really unusual for Sega Saturn games. There's very few games that have that. I could be wrong though. You can see here I choose a different vehicle. It has that more of a sports car look, maybe a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I am seeing some transparent textures in this game, which is really unusual. So now I'm getting the hang of driving. Takes a little while to get the hang of it, but it's actually pretty easy to drive in this game once you get the hang of it. The acceleration is actually not the A, B, or C button, it's actually the up button. You have to hold down the up button. Then you hold down once you want to spin around the corner real fast. It's pretty unique. I believe this game was on the, well, I know it was on the PlayStation, but I believe it was on the 3DO also. It'd be interesting to see what the 3DO version of it looks like. I mean, back then, in the 90s, they really didn't have too many racing games that had a lot of explosions and shooting going on. We'll see Twisted Metal probably just came out around that time. This was definitely a new breed of racing game during that time. This is definitely a hidden gem on the Sega Saturn. I don't think the game really costs that much either. But overall, the game is actually pretty damn fun. I really enjoyed this game. I did not expect it to be this fun. I strongly recommend picking it up if you guys do enjoy playing racing games. This racing game is really unique. If you do like Burnout, Spy Hunter, any of those racing games, you will definitely enjoy this one.